Guys, this is really freaky stuff, and I'm going to tell you why. Here's why. I feel like for the longest time, I've kind of convinced myself, and this does sound terrible, but I am saying this in full and utter transparency, fully aware of social connotations, fully aware of how fucked in the head it is, but I am saying this in full transparency because I feel like a lot of people will be able to resonate with this, and if I feel, yeah, and if a lot of people hear what it is that their thoughts were, like someone who's kind of like actually tapping back into like the reality of it all, then it might be able to like, yeah, you may be able to hold the same conversation with yourself. But here's what I'm thinking lately. So I kind of, for the longest time, I was like a big believer. I was like, okay, yeah, everything's going under, everything is going to shit. But I know within myself, if I play all my cards right, I won't get finessed by the state. And yes, we're gonna talk about, oh my god, I've been so obsessed with Hunger Games lately. Well, I mean, I watched like 2 of the movies. Like, bitch, right? But anyways, here's what's up with the damn what's up. So I've always been like the type, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna finesse the strategy. Sorry, guys. But I was like, lol. I was like, I'm gonna finesse up the strategy. Like, I'm gonna figure this out. Everything will be well in the world. Like, I'm just not gonna have kids. I'm not gonna get married. I'm never gonna go into debt. I'm not gonna open up a credit card. I am not going to. And so far, low key, it has served me well. So far, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The ways that it served me well, I have never had. Actually, this didn't serve me well. Okay, whatever. All of my jobs, except for this year, because I'm starting to kind of acquaint myself to the idea of it, have all been under the table. I've been a babysitter for like the past forever. Um, and what else have I been doing? Yeah, it's mainly been babysitting. That's been like my main job for the longest time. I've babysat for like, I want to say like upwards of 20 families over the past 4 some years. Anyways, I was basically just like gonna smoke and stay out the way. That was like my 5 year plan, my exit strategy, all of that. That's not really true. But my actual plan is I go to college right now. I am at a university, and I was planning on taking a gap year this upcoming year to refinance my education and my future and figure out what's really up with the what's up. And also I just wanted to recharge academically. I feel like I honestly wasn't in a place to perform my best academically for this upcoming year. So I just wanted to like get back with myself and really tap the fuck in because and yeah, there's one thing about me, I'm a very good student. I really, really give a fuck about my academics. Education has always been like a really, really big thing for me. Like high school, grade student, college, better student, like things are on the up and up and up and up, you know? But my plan was, yeah, I'm just gonna like live below my means. I'm gonna like live in cheaper like areas all the time. Like I'm just gonna get my shit right continually, and that's just never going to be an issue if I keep checking myself and if I keep holding myself in these barriers. And here's the thing, that very well still could work. And my plan is in the future, well, basically I'm like, I want to know trades, I want to start gardening, I want to do all these things so that I never have to rely on the state for lots of these things, or even just like um, entities outside of myself, because I feel like in this day and age, even this extends to the beginning of time, but literally just a lack of transparency and a lack of honesty in the business realm. Like whenever you are doing business with someone, there is a large chance if they have incentive to pull the wool over your eyes, they probably will. So that means for me, like making sure that I know shit about my car so that I don't spend more on parts or labor than I have to. Making sure that I know how to fix things in my house so that if I ever do decide home ownership is for me, I can make sure that I won't have to be subjected to increasing labor costs, which makes sense and are good for trade workers. Trade workers need to be paid for wages and stuff like this, but it is because of the fluctuations of the economy and whatnot that all of this, yeah. And also the increase in the cost of living, but it really isn't the increase in the cost of living. It's, oh my God, you guys, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about, you guys. But basically, my plan was just smoke and stay out the way, you know? Smoke and stay out the way, keep it real low key to the end of time. And I don't know that it's gonna pan out anymore because the trad wives are back. That's the first fucking issue. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I forget why I was freaked out because now that I say it, it sounds like it'll work pretty well. And also, I have never taken out a credit card and I never plan on taking out a credit card. And everyone looks at me like I'm fucking crazy whenever I say that. I don't think that that's a crazy thing to say. And listen, if you guys feel so inclined at any time in the future, if anyone actually watched this, if you feel so inclined in the future to ask how that is going, I will be so transparent, because if there's one thing that would help literally generations to come and the generations already in existence with financial literacy, it is financial transparency. It is financial transparency. Like transparency with how much you make, with your financial struggles, with your financial upcomings, with your investments, with the places where you could have saved money, the places that it would have been a good idea to spend more money. Like, it is all of these things that people are so low key about because that's Western culture. You don't talk about your money. You just you know how people are like, if I ever won the lottery, I wouldn't tell everyone, but there would sure be signs. That's the whole financial attitude of the West, and that is why so many people get swindled out of their bag, why so many people at work literally do not get paid the same as people that are doing the exact same job and have the exact same position, because they aren't talking to people about this. That's why so many people first entering the professional workforce, like, are getting so underpaid, or are getting paid wages that they know that employers know will satiate people that are just dipping their toe into the pool of possibilities. But because they're so young and because no one talks about these things, they think that that's normal. And then boom, fucking recession, boom, cost of living crisis. Well, the two go hand in hand. It's like, bitches didn't even see that coming, you know? So it's like, oh my God, if we start being transparent about these things, you guys, the world could change. So that's why I'm like, if you ever see me in passing, if you ever see one of my videos in passing, ask me how that card shit is going, because if it's not going great, I'm going to tell you that for a fact. I'm going to get my ass a credit card. But I'm like, genuinely, you guys, credit came to be in, I want to say it was the 1990s. It was either the early 1990s or the late 1980s or the late 1980s. Final answer. But here's my issue. It's the fact that credit is freaking arbitrary, and I feel like this whole oh my gosh, I want to do more research on that. I have to add that to my list. Oh, you guys, and I'm stuffy whole time. Okay, I already put that on my list. I don't know where that was. Okay, anyways, but it's just freaky stuff, you guys. It's freaky and it's crazy, and I don't know what's going on at all. And I'm just 20 years old at all of this. You know, I'm 20. You know, bitch, I'm 20. You know. And I don't even want to talk about fucking Gen Alpha, because all them are dead in the fucking head. I'm like, I don't know what's going on lately. So we're trying our best. You know what? All we can do right now is try our fucking best and be honest and transparent with the comings of the tide, you know? Ha! Let's talk about that for a change, won't we not? Okay, but on that note, I am gonna go because I'm overwhelmed and I'm confused and what? The fuck? LOL. Wait, what? Oh, that's so sweet. Aw, bitches are sweet nowadays. You know what, y'all? The world might not go up in flames. Everything might be completely fine if we really just let's talk about it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Whatever. That's the end of that. I'm done talking. I said my piece. I am definitely going to come back and talk everybody's ear off, but for today, for right now, for this moment, I have said my piece. Okay, bye.